Hey guys, it is Thursday night and it's about 7 o'clock, just before sunset. I'm packing up for my trip tomorrow to Lake Sonoma. I didn't film a whole lot today, but kind of packing everything up. We are going to be doing a whirlwind amount of work while we're there. As I was talking to Mike Carson today, we were kind of talking back to our last trip to California in December for the North Face 50, and just talking about the amount of content we were able to pack out of that trip. We had a couple race videos, the Zach Miller All-In and the Miller versus Hawks, which Miller versus Hawks is now the biggest viewed video on this Run Steep Get High channel. We were also able to do 2 different Mountain Outpost episodes, and there weren't even any Steep Life that we did back then, so none of these vlog style, as well as we might be doing a project for the North Face that has come out of that as well, which is really cool. So we reached out to John Medinger, and he's the race director for the Lake Sonoma 50, and just wanted to provide some race coverage for what is going to be the last Golden Ticket race for this year's Ultra Golden Ticket Series that leads towards Western States 100. We, on a side note, will also be filming at Western States this summer in a couple different capacities. So we kind of want to do a test of our gear and our quick turnaround for editing in a race environment that is more higher stakes. So kind of our first real experience of that was at the North Face 50 in December. So what we're going to try and do at Lake Sonoma is kind of similar, even take it to another level. We're going to have at least 3 people out there filming. We'll see if we can get any other footage from anyone else that might be out there, and try and do some cool stuff and give you guys some really great race coverage that is going down. I know that there's not just guys going for golden tickets, but there's also just a stellar field of guys and gals that are racing this race, which has become one of the more popular and competitive 50 milers in this time of year. So this is my first time heading up to this race before. I have not gone there. So our itinerary, we are flying out tomorrow morning to Santa Rosa, which is fairly close to the race site. The race site is just outside of, I'm gonna probably mispronounce this, but Healdsburg. And we're staying just about 10 minutes from the race start. So what are we gonna be doing? Yeah, we're gonna be doing a race film that will hopefully come out before the weekend is over. By the latest, it'll be out Monday. Also be filming Steep Life episodes every day, get some kind of behind the scenes look at our trip and maybe some of the other athletes that are out there, just interacting with them. We're gonna be filming at least 1 Mountain Outpost episode. Skylar, who teams up with us on that video series over on our other channel, he's gonna be driving up from San Francisco and hanging out on Saturday as well as Sunday morning. And we also might do some new stuff. We've got a couple projects in the works, probably for the Mountain Outpost channel, that might happen this weekend as well, which we're excited about. So I don't have too many interesting runs or anything going on today. I guess to circle back around to that, I have a new goal. I've also got an upcoming race that I need to be training for, but I'll talk about that next week once all of this Lake Sonoma craziness is over with. But it is pretty exciting, and I'll get to that very soon. But I've taken this week as another down week / recovery week, which I think is a good idea. Barkley, even though I only went, 2 3/4 loops, was still a big effort and still something that took a lot of time and energy, a lot of energy out of me, and was still definitely a taxing effort. So I want to respect that, let my body just fully heal and rest before I really jump back into training. But do expect next week for me to announce my next race that I'm going to be training for, and also my next project, which has to do with Barkley next year, even though I don't know that I'm in, obviously, but I'm excited to share that. And I think that's it. So look for some more episodes soon. Talk to you guys later.